Good morning and happy Wednesday. I hope that you are doing well today. You are looking at a copy of the book I Used to Be So Organized, and this is the book that we are doing for book club next week. So if you haven't gotten a copy of that book and you don't have one and you would like to join us for our book club next week, where I'll be blogging through, scoping through, talking about what I'm learning through this book, be sure to get a copy in the next few days so you can join us. Good morning, A Better Wife. Today we're going to be talking about how I simplified my wardrobe and how it simplifies my life. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning, Robin. So I hope that you had a better night than I did. Silas had not been acting like he was feeling very well the last day or so, and so last night we were all sitting around and we were watching the presidential debate because we've been trying to watch all of the debates this year because my kids are really into them, especially my oldest, Catherine. And we're sitting there and all of a sudden I'm just like, he is not feeling well, something's not right, and then he's holding his stomach and I'm like, are you okay, buddy? And then all of a sudden he races to the bathroom and he throws up, and then that just kind of started a string of throwing up, and so he slept next to me and woke up multiple times in the night throwing up, and gratefully he only missed and did it all over the floor one time, so I was very grateful for that. But hopefully your night and your evening and night was a little bit better than mine was, but it really wasn't that bad. You know, it could be worse. All the kids could be sick. I could be sick. So trying to count my blessings, but throw up is definitely not my thing. I do not like throw up. And then but I'm so grateful because this morning he woke up and he seems to be feeling better, and he asked if he could have something to drink, and so we're hoping that it was just a very short-lived sort of thing. So but poor guy, I felt so badly for him. Okay, if you are new here today, my name is Crystal Payne and I am the founder of MoneySavingMom.com, as well as the New York Times bestselling author of the book Say Goodbye to Survival Mode. And I am also the creator of the 14-day online course called Make Over Your Mornings, and that's at makeoveryourmornings.com. And if you need some encouragement and some help to use your days well, to start your mornings well, to have more organization in your life, be sure to check out makeoveryourmornings.com. You can scroll down to the bottom of the page and you can type in your name and email address, and we will send you the first day for free so you can check it out. Your hubby cleans up, thankfully. Yeah, I avoid throw up as much as I possibly can because usually then I will get sick and I will throw up if I have to deal with throw up, and then that's not pleasant at all. So Jesse's so sweet to help me with it, and last night then we were really getting Silas to the toilet so he could throw up over the toilet. So, but poor boy, he has not been sick like that, I don't know, ever really, so he was just miserable. It's part of having kids though, and you just feel so badly for them. Alrighty, I am also wife to Jesse. I've mentioned him, and we've been married for 12 and a half years, and we have 3 kids. Catherine is 10, Caitlin is 8, and Silas is 6. And we live in the Nashville, Tennessee area, and we are self-employed entrepreneurs, and we homeschool our kids, and so we co-homeschool together. I homeschool in the morning and Jesse homeschools in the afternoon. So that's a little bit about us. If you are new here today, I would love to give you a shout out. So leave a comment and say I'm new and tell me your name. Thank you so much for praying for him. I'm really hoping that he gets better and that it doesn't go through all of us. Caitlin had a little bit of a funny thing over the weekend, and she threw up once and had a little fever, but Silas was a lot worse than her, so I'm not sure. But this morning, he's all like, Mom, can I eat? So welcome, Jane. Welcome, Patrick. Welcome, Stephanie. I'm so glad to have you all here. Thank you for sharing on Twitter. You all are so sweet to be sharing so much. I have just been blown away by how quickly this is growing and how many of you are showing up every day. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for your encouraging feedback. Thank you for being here. This would not be what it is without you all, so I very much appreciate you. Welcome, Jen. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this afternoon, before I forget, at 3 p.m., I'm going to do another Money Making Mom Scope. Welcome, Becky. A Money Making Mom Scope, and this afternoon it's going to be how do I decide on a business idea. So if you have a lot of business ideas and you're trying to figure out what one is for me, what business idea should I pursue, what business idea would really work for where I'm at in life, be sure to show up this afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Time for the Money Making Mom Scope. Oh, you're just finishing your book. Fun to put a face and voice to the blog. You know, that's what's been so fun. Hi, Michelle. So many people, you know, if you've been reading my blog for a long time, I love that you can finally put a face and a voice, because I think once you put a face and a voice, it's a lot easier to maybe hear how someone would say something or have a better idea of just their heart behind something, and you can read a post in that person's voice versus if you don't know their voice, you don't have a face, it's just harder to really catch maybe how they're wanting to, what they're wanting to communicate and how they're wanting to communicate it. So I mentioned my book, Money Making Mom. If you have not gotten a copy of my new book, Money Making Mom, How Every Woman Can Earn More and Make a Difference, be sure to go to moneymakingmombook.com, moneymakingmombook.com, and you can read all about this book. And you can also sign up for our free 5-day course on how I make a full-time income from home. Yes, and realize that bloggers are real, normal people. We are so real. So real. If you do not follow me on Instagram, that's a great place to really get a good real life peek into my life. I'm instagram.com/themoneysavingmom, themoneysavingmom. And yesterday I shared about we had a hard day, and I lost my patience and kind of had a pay party, and I just want to be real and honest, and I don't want anyone to think that I have it all together, because I don't. No one has it all together. So alrighty, so today I'm going to just give you a warning. This might be a little bit of a longer scope, and the reason is because as I was prepping for it, I realized I had so much that I wanted to share. And this was really inspired by Friday's scope, where we did an Ask Me Anything, and so many of you asked questions about my minimalist wardrobe and about how I've simplified my wardrobe. And so I thought, you know what, I need to do a full scope on this. So as I was writing out ideas, it got kind of long. So I'm giving you the warning that this is going to be longer. If you would like some of the resources that I'm going to be talking about, those are at moneysavingmom.com/scope. I put 3 links up there to resources that I'm going to be talking about. But anyway, I'm so glad to have you here, and I hope that those of you who had a lot of questions about my minimalist wardrobe, this will kind of help to answer some of those questions. So for those of you who don't know, I am somewhat of a minimalist, and I know that that term has different connotations, and so for me it just means I don't like to have things at my house that we don't love and use, and I don't like clutter. I like cleaned off surfaces. I like walls that don't have a lot on them. I don't like a lot of knickknacks, and I just like to have things that I really love. You just pared your wardrobe down and took out about 75% of it. Way to go. So that kind of spills over into my wardrobe. And if I don't like to have a lot of stuff at my house that is clutter, that I don't love, that we don't need, that we don't use regularly, well then of course I'm not gonna want to have a whole lot of clothes that I don't also love and need and wear regularly. So that's really where it's come from, and I found that by simplifying my wardrobe, it really simplifies my life. So when I use the term minimalist wardrobe, I know that different people think different things. And back in the day, when I first started blogging about this, it was actually, I only had pretty much 6 tops and 6 bottoms. So 6 shirts or blouses and 6 pants, shorts, skirts. And that's what I had. And that is a minimalist wardrobe, let me tell you. And it worked for me for that season of life. But as I started doing more speaking, as I started doing more business meetings and video and even some TV, I realized that I was going to have to break out of that tiny, tiny little wardrobe because it wasn't working so well for me. I didn't have enough business clothes. I didn't have enough clothes if I was going to be on the road and I was going to be, at 3 different speaking, I needed to be speaking over 3 different days. I needed 3 different nice outfits and I just didn't have that. So I've had to expand a little bit and try to figure out, okay, how do I expand and have more to be able to accommodate my life that God's called me to, while at the same time not having more than I need. So I've come to a really good, happy place where it's not a set, like this many tops and bottoms, this exact number, but just having a few, knowing that, okay, so I have 3 or 4 speaking outfits right now, and I will keep those 3 or 4 speaking outfits for usually 2 seasons, and then I will replace them, because I found that when you re-wear something over and over, it gets worn out. And you also kind of get tired of it, and maybe other people kind of get tired of it too. So I'll usually wear my speaking outfits, those I will wear them for about 2 seasons, and then I replace them with new speaking outfits. And the same goes for what I wear around the house, my casual clothes, my kind of business casual in between. I will have 3 to 4, it seems like I have 3 to 4 outfits kind of per category, and then I will wear them for about 2 seasons and then get rid of them. So if you don't have that many outfits, you do find that you have to replace things more often. But I would rather do that than have a lot of clutter and a lot of things that I don't wear. So I'm going to share some different tips and things that have worked for me, and I want to remind you that what works for me doesn't necessarily work for you and won't necessarily work for you. So don't try to be me, but maybe you can be inspired by this to figure out what works for you. So number 1, know your colors. If you are my real life friend, or you watch my periscopes, or you pay attention to what I wear, you will see that I do not wear that many different colors. And the reason is because I've discovered there are a few colors that make my eyes really pop and that I love wearing and that make me feel great. So those are the colors that I wear. So knowing your colors helps me when I go shopping. I don't have to look at the whole store. I'm just looking for what is turquoise, what is blue, what is green. Now this shirt right here, this is a little bit outside of what I would usually wear, but I actually like it and I feel like it makes my eyes pop. So it's something a little different. I got it from Dressing Your Truth, which we're going to be talking about in a little bit. But knowing your colors really helps you to simplify so that you only have items in your closet, you only purchase items that are your colors, that make your eyes pop, that make your skin look great, that make you look the best that you can do. One of the books that I found really helpful was the book Color Me Beautiful. It's an older book. Some of you probably have heard of it before. You can get it from the library, but it goes through and it talks about different colors and how to figure out what are your colors. For me, I've just found that by holding it up, I can see if my eyes pop, then I know that that's my color. If they look dull, it's going to make me feel drab and dull. For instance, if I wear gray, I'm going to look like I am just kind of in a sour mood. It makes me look pale and drab. I can put all the makeup on in the world, but that is not going to change the fact that I'm wearing a color that's not my color. So 1, know your colors. Check out Color Me Beautiful, or you can also Google. There are different quizzes that you can take online that will help you to know your colors. Have you tried Stitch Fix? I'm going to talk about Stitch Fix in just a few minutes. So know your colors, number 1. Number 2, know your style. There are different styles for different people, and there are different styles for different body types. This is so important. Orange would look good on you. I don't know. I have never worn orange before. Supposedly that's my color, but it scares me to death to think of wearing orange. But I should get brave and try it sometime. I do have a few orange accessories that are sort of orangey, so that's really brave for me. But okay, so number 1, know your colors. Number 2, know your style. Dressing Your Truth is a course that has really helped me to know my style. Now, I can look at someone else and the flowy shirts and the flowy outfits, they can look so cute on other people. But if I put them on me, they look like a bag. It looks like frumpy frump. I mean, that's what it looks like. And so by knowing my style, it really helps me to not have things in my closet that don't look good on me. So for me, classic styles, straight lines, and tailored items, that's more what I wear. This shirt right here, you can see it's a little bit flowy. This is like as flowy as I go. And even this was a little step outside my comfort zone, but I convinced myself along with asking some other friends, and we decided that it would work for me. But knowing your style, so knowing what looks best on you. There are so many people who wear things that I look at them and I think, you know what, if you would just change this in a little way, add a belt, do this, you would look 10 years younger and 15 pounds lighter. So know your style, wear your style, and it's going to help you feel great. It's going to give you more energy, and it's also going to help you just look better and present yourself better. So the Dressing Your Truth course is a course that helps you figure out what is your style. I will tell you right off the bat that the course is a little bit weird in the sense of that it talks about some things that are new agey and just stuff that I wouldn't necessarily agree with and find to be weird. If you thought the book by The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, if you thought that was a little bit weird, you're probably going to also think that some of the stuff in Dressing Your Truth is a little bit weird. But the core principles of Dressing Your Truth I found to be life-changing. If you go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, I have a link there to my full review on Dressing Your Truth. And I will just tell you that I was such a cynic when I started this course. I was like, really? Is this really going to help me? I mean, this is just, I don't know, Dressing Your Truth, what is that? But it changed the way that I approach how I dress. And I've discovered that when I wear my style, I feel more confident. I feel better about myself, and therefore when I feel confident inside, that confidence exudes itself. So Dressing Your Truth, if you go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, you can find a link there where I talk about my full review, but then also at that review, there is the links there will take you to a special offer. If you just go to their site, the course is going to be a lot more usually than what you can get through the offer that they have a special link for me. And this is not a sales pitch. I'm just sharing with you something that's really impacted my life. It sounds like a sales pitch, but it's just from my heart. This has impacted my life. However, if you cannot afford to get the course, because it's a little bit pricey, I think it's $97 or something like that, so quite pricey, and I wouldn't recommend it unless you're a speaker, you're someone who is needing to really transform your wardrobe because you're trying to get a new job or a new position or something like that. But on Amazon, they have the Dressing Your Truth book that goes through the details of the course, and I would suggest to get that ebook first. It's usually free or $1.99, something really cheap. So start with that, and if you find that to be helpful, then you might consider upgrading to the course. They also have free videos on their site, so you can get a good idea without having to go through the course of what it's about to decide whether it's really worth it for you. So the link to find my full review is MoneySavingMom.com/scope. So 1, know your colors. Number 2, know your style. Number 3, only own what you love. I talked about the life-changing magic of tidying up, and we did a whole scope series on that and a blog series on that. But this is so key. In that book, she talks about, does it spark joy? There is no point in having things in your closet that don't spark joy, that you don't love, that when you put them on, you don't feel good about yourself. Why are you hanging on to things that either you don't like anymore, doesn't fit you, are worn out, maybe it's the wrong size, and maybe it's a size smaller than what you wear now, and it's pointing its finger at you, kind of saying, you failed because you gained weight, which, I mean, if we're moms, especially, we're going to be having fluctuating weight. So don't keep something in your closet that's going to be pointing its finger at you, making you feel badly. You can, if it's something that you love, put it in a tub and put it away, but don't have it in your closet. Only own and keep in your closet what you love. And I really challenge you to think, am I wearing this because it looks cute on someone else, or because I really love it? We can see something on someone else and we can think, oh, that's so cute. And we think, oh, I'll get something like that too. But when you put it on, you just don't love it. So don't buy it. Don't keep it. Does it spark joy? If you are struggling with figuring out what should I get rid of, I really encourage you to read the book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, especially the first 2 sections of the book. I think it will really help you to determine which of your clothes should you keep and which should you get rid of. Or maybe it's just put away. When I was pregnant and my weight was fluctuating, I would put my favorite clothes in a tub and put them away, just so that they weren't in my closet, because it can be discouraging when all you can fit in are pajama pants, maternity pants, and yoga pants. It's discouraging. And if you see those other things in your closet that you can't fit into, it can give you a lot of guilt when it's like you're nursing a baby, you're nurturing a baby, and that is a very important work. And you know what? Those 10 or 15 pounds or 30 pounds, like it was the case for me, they will come off eventually. But don't worry about it when you're pregnant and when you're nursing. Just focus on nurturing your baby and don't have that guilt hanging in your closet. You got rid of 5 bags from all your closets. Way to go. Okay, so number 1, know your colors. Number 2, know your style. Number 3, only own what you love. Number 4, shop your closet first. Shop your closet first. It's so easy to feel discontent and to think, I need clothes. I need more clothes. I don't have anything to wear. And then to go out and go shopping, when you have a closet full of clothes that you're not wearing. Before you go to the mall, before you go to the thrift store, shop your closet first. You need to make sure that you actually need something before you go. And so if you have a lot of clothes that you're not wearing, I challenge you, do not allow yourself to buy anything more until you've cleaned out your closet and you know what you love, you know your colors, you know your style, and you only own what you love. When you pare down to that, then you can realize, you know, I need to get another shirt. I have a few things coming up in the not too distant future where it's a TV thing and a couple of other things, and I was thinking just the other day, I was like, you know what, I might need to get another shirt because you can't wear prints on TV. They have all these rules about what colors you can wear and what you can't wear, and I was thinking I probably need to get a shirt for fall. But I know that because I look at my closet and I can see exactly what I have. I know what I have. I know what is working for me, and I can see that that's missing. But when your closet is full of all sorts of things that you're not wearing, you don't know what you really need. So shop your closet first. Number 5, only buy what you absolutely love. This goes back to only owning what you love. But this is also something you have to do when you're at the store. If you're going to buy something new, even if it's at the thrift store, even if it's at a garage sale, I don't care whether it's 25 cents. If you don't need it and you don't love it, don't buy it. Don't keep it. Maybe someone's giving you clothes. Don't hang on to them if you don't love them. Only have what you love. So number 5, only buy what you love. When you are in the dressing room, I really challenge you to ask yourself, is this my color? Is this my style? Does it fit well? Do I have shoes and accessories to match it? If you're not 100% convinced, don't buy it. I have walked out of so many stores and so many dressing rooms empty-handed because I would rather come home empty-handed than invest my money in things that I don't really love. Because the few times that I've allowed myself to buy something because I think, well, I can probably grow to like it, or, you know, I think it'll work, those are the items that hang in my closet and pretty much never get worn. So don't buy what you don't absolutely love. And number 6, aim for versatility. Aim for versatility. So for me, I like to have things that I can mix and match and that I can put together different outfits. So for instance, I got these 3 dresses from Stitch Fix, and I'm going to talk about Stitch Fix in just a minute, but I got these 3 like knit sleeveless dresses from Stitch Fix. And the reason that I kept them was, 1, I loved how they fit me, but 2, I knew that not only could I wear them by themselves in the summer, but in the winter I could add a sweater or a cardigan, and I could add leggings and boots. And so I would have a year-round outfit. And I try to do this with as many outfits as possible. I have a few sweaters and a few jackets that I use to turn a sleeveless or short sleeve shirt into an outfit that would work for fall or winter. So versatility is your friend. So think about, could you completely change this item up by wearing different accessories, a scarf, a belt, a necklace, different earrings? Could you change up the outfit by doing that? So when you're considering buying something, think about that. Think about, can I wear this for more than one season? Can I dress this up or dress this down? Scarves and shoes and sweaters can totally change the look of something. So I think people think that I have more clothes than I do just because I'm always changing things up. And so I love the versatility of being able to carry something through a few different seasons. It allows me to stay out of the store, and it simplifies things because I don't have to go shopping when it's a new season. I can just pull out the sweater and add the leggings, and then it becomes a winter outfit as well. So versatility is your friend. So we talked about 5 different things. 1, know your colors. Number 2, know your style. Number 3, only own what you love. Number 4, shop your closet first before going to the store. Number 5, only buy what you absolutely love. And number 6, aim for versatility. If you are wanting some links that will explain some of these things more, go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, and there are links there where it's an old post that I did on my top 4 tips for having a minimalist wardrobe, and that post has some different links in it, as well as my link to my full review on the Dress in Your Truth course, as well as my full review on Stitch Fix. Now, Stitch Fix is one of those things that I feel like it is I was so leery of it for so long, and I will just tell you that I feel like there are a lot of people who are promoting it only because they get the $25 credit if someone signs up. So I've seen these rave reviews from people, and I think, would you really spend your own money on those items? If not, you shouldn't be promoting it just because you have credit or you're going to get credit or you think you might get credit. So at Stitch Fix, I didn't promote it for a long time. I actually had signed up a few years ago, tried out a fix, which for those of you who don't know what Stitch Fix is, it's basically where you fill out a survey and you tell them your style, you tell them your sizes, you tell them what you're looking for, and then they have a stylist put together a box of 4 to 5 items and they ship it to you. It's $20 to pay for the styling fee. If you keep anything out of the box, then you get that styling fee put towards whatever you keep. The items are a little on the pricey side. I will just tell you that. And if you are on a very tight budget, please do not do Stitch Fix. It is not a good deal for you. I will just tell you that straight up. If you have a little bit of wiggle room in your budget, you hate to shop, and you like to have someone else pick out new styles and new colors and new ideas for you, it might be worth it. But please read my full review that's at MoneySavingMom.com/scope. It's my completely honest review of Stitch Fix. It links to, I've done 2 reviews, and the reason I did them is because people begged me to do a review of Stitch Fix, and so I did a completely honest review, and it's actually, I think if you search for Stitch Fix, it's what comes up in Google. So I'm constantly having all of these people leave new comments on there saying, finally, someone is not just loving Stitch Stitch Fix and being really honest about it. So if you want a really honest review, go read that at MoneySavingMom.com/scope, my completely honest review of Stitch Fix. And also read the comments, because there's a lot of really honest comments on there of people who have used it, and they'll tell about how they love it or how they don't like it, and it's very honest. I feel like it's a very honest review form for Stitch Fix, and that will help you decide whether it's worth it for you. I do it for a few reasons. One, because of that post, I did earn some credit, and I didn't think I would earn credit because I was so it was so cynical and so honest. But because of that post, I earned some credit, and so I decided, well, I will sign up for some fixes and see, because the first few fixes I thought, really? Did you even look at what I wrote down on my survey? But I have found that over time, they've stuck me with one stylist now, and she actually gets my style pretty well. And so I still have not spent any money out of pocket on Stitch Fix, except for the very first fix that I paid for out of pocket because I wanted to try it out, and then ended up not doing a review because I just didn't like it at all. So I've not paid any money out of pocket. Would I be keeping the things if I didn't have the credit? Some of them I probably wouldn't keep. So that's why I am not doing reviews of Stitch Fix every month, because I feel like I don't want to put it out there just so I will earn credit when some of the things I wouldn't keep if I didn't have the credit. But I'm still very careful and follow all of these guidelines here. So I just wanted to put that out there. So for those of you who have been wondering about Stitch Fix, I do love getting that box in the mail. I do love that the stylist has picked out some things for me that have ended up being things I love and have worn over and over and over and over and over again. And they're things that I would never have probably picked out on my own. But when I put it on, I realized this is my style, this is my color, I love it. But I'm super picky with what I will keep, and I send most of the items back because it has to fit my criterion. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna send it back. But it is fun because I hate shopping. I hate shopping. So it's so nice that I'm adding a few new pieces every few months without having to mess with going to the store. So that's really nice for me. Okay, so by sticking to these principles that we've talked about, it eliminates decision making. I don't have to spend time staring at my closet trying to put something together. I don't have to spend time trying to figure out what am I going to wear, because I have these few outfits and that's what I stick with for depending upon the situation. It eliminates the decision making. It saves me money because I don't go to the store hardly ever. I rarely ever go shopping. And it saves me time from having to go to the store and go shopping. I get so frustrated when I go to the store. I get frustrated because it's just overwhelming. There's so much, and I'll put things on and they don't fit like they look on the mannequin, and then I'm frustrated. So it saves me that frustration. And it means that my closet and my life is less cluttered. So these are the 5 principles that I really encourage you. If you're wanting to simplify your wardrobe, know your colors, know your style, only own what you love, shop your closet first, only buy what you absolutely love, and aim for versatility. So go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope if you would like the links to Dress in Your Truth, my completely honest review of Stitch Fix, and also a post that I did on my minimalist wardrobe that might have some more links that would be helpful to you. And I wanted to mention one blog that I really love and have gotten a lot of great ideas from, and that is puttingmetogether.com. Puttingmetogether.com. Maybe someone can throw up the link in the comments for us, but that blog has such great ideas of how to have a versatile wardrobe, and it's real life. It's a mom who she really gets it that we can't spend all this time and that we need to simplify. So puttingmetogether.com, check that out if you're looking for some ideas of mom style that's really simple, really easy, and really versatile. And I'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite resources? What helps you? How do you simplify your wardrobe? Or where do you get ideas that are simple and easy and inexpensive? I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment and let me know. And don't forget that this afternoon at 3 p.m. I will be doing a scope on how to decide on a business idea. So if you are thinking of starting a business, you have a lot of ideas, you're trying to pick which one is the best one for you, definitely check out the scope this afternoon at 3 p.m. And remember that at any time, you can go and watch the replays of all of my previous scopes at catch.me/MoneySavingMom. So that's katch.me/MoneySavingMom. You can watch the replays of all my scopes. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to check out my new book, Money Making Mom. Check out MoneyMakingMomBook.com, where I have the free bonuses that you can get only when you pre-order, and I also share a link where you can sign up for my free 5-day course on how I make a full-time income from home. So thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to seeing some of you this afternoon at 3 p.m. and the rest of you tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. for more morning motivation. Have a great day.